guys, and welcome to Thriving Goddesses. I'm Yaqqira. I'm one of four incredible Thriving Goddesses, and today I'll be hosting Mind Body Monday. So today's January the 4th, 2021, which means it's a whole new year. And as is tradition with the new year, we're trying to set new goals, new intentions, and new New Year's resolutions. So, whenever we're setting a goal, how is it that we go about it? How do you make sure that you're able to make that commitment throughout the entire year instead of for just the first month? Well, listen, I have some suggestions, some tips, and some ideas, and I'm hoping to share them with you today. So, to begin, I think it's really important that anytime you set a new goal or a new intention, that you are first doing something really simple, which is writing it down and making it plain. The reason why I think that this is so important is because the way that our minds work, I don't know about you, but for me, I have thoughts flying all the different time. Oh, I should do this. I should do that. Oh, that would be cool. And they're just passing thoughts, and that's all they ever are. So in order to have a level of commitment behind those random thoughts, I think it's important to write it down, and that way that you're starting your level of commitment by doing something that you don't normally do. So first, start by writing it down. And once you have your list of things that it is that you're trying to accomplish, the goals that you want to achieve, the next thing that I think is important to do is to write down your why. Why is this a goal for you this year? Why is it important that you accomplish it? What will you get from achieving these goals? And the reason that I think it's important to do this is because it's easy to say, oh yeah, I wanna work out this year. But why? Right? Because if you don't have your why, then what's gonna motivate you to get out of bed at 5:30 in the morning so that you can work out, from 6 to 7, get dressed and go straight to work by 8? Like, if you don't have your why, then what's going to be that motivating factor? Because it's not going to be easy to incorporate these changes. It's not going to be easy to quit smoking. It's not going to be easy to just stop. So unless you have a why, what's your motivation going to be? And so taking the time to think about, what is my motivation? What's the reason? And then writing it down so that just in case later on in the year, in February or March, when you start slowing down on not smoking or whatever it is that you're trying to go, or you're not going to the gym as much, or you're not meditating as frequently, you can go back and look at what it was that your goals were and why you were trying to achieve it, to remind yourself, oh yeah, there's a reason bigger than myself. There's something bigger than me that I was trying to attain. And being able to do that will kind of help you to keep your mind refreshed so that you're like, oh yeah, I'm excited about doing that. That's something that's important to me because of this. And you can just make sure you're able to keep going despite falling off the wagon. I think it's really important that just because you fall off for a whole week doesn't mean that you can't pick up and start anew that next week, because every day is a new day. Okay, so that's one. So now you've written down your goals, you have your why, and if you can have an accountability partner, someone who's going to go to the gym with you, someone who could check in and say, hey, how'd you do this week? Great, take full advantage of that. Even better, if you have someone who has the same goal and wants to do it with you, use that. Like, that's incredible. But I know that for a lot of us, we're so busy with our own schedules that it's hard to coordinate, and it's hard to be accountable for someone else and have someone else be accountable for you. So one way that you can do this and be accountable for yourself is by getting a notebook. And once you have those things written down, your vision, your why, then in the mornings, as part of your morning meditation or your morning practice, you can write down the things that you can do today to help you achieve those goals long term. And and the reason why this is important is because your vision for tomorrow and your ability to achieve those visions for tomorrow, those goals for tomorrow, is based on your actions from today. And so you need to make sure that not only that your thoughts and your actions are in alignment with whatever it is that you're trying to achieve for tomorrow. And so if you can be intentional and say, hey, this is something that I can do. Listen, I'm trying to start a business. I need to, I need to go to the Arizona, I don't know, like I need to go to the Secretary of State and figure out what it's going to take for me to incorporate my business today. I need to talk to a lawyer. I need to write my business plan. Whatever it is, like, okay, today that's what I'm going to do. Today I'm writing my business plan. Okay, next week I'm meeting with a lawyer. Like, start taking those steps, even if it's like one small thing at a time. Being very intentional about setting those steps is gonna be what gets you there eventually. And it doesn't matter how long it takes you. The point is that your thoughts and your actions and your energy is directed towards whatever that vision and whatever that goal is. And so in the mornings, having that morning meditation, and then in the evenings, being able to say, okay, this is what I set for myself to do. Did I accomplish those things? Is there something more that I could have done? Now that I have the new information, perhaps, because now the day has passed and the past is 2020. Sorry. Now that the past is 2020, you can use that insight and say, okay, well, after I gained that new information, I realized that this is something I need to do, and this is where I need to be spending my time. And this is how I can do it better, And so that's going to be really helpful, particularly in your short-term goals. Now, when it comes to long-term goals, I love visual things. For the new year, I think it would be a really great idea to do a vision board. So I'm challenging all of my Thriving Goddesses to do a vision board, start journaling. I kind of started a vision board. It's not done at all, so, don't judge me. But, like, I have something of my own, right? It's Yaqqira's Dreams, and I have it set up so that if I need to, I can hang it up like so. But, I want to travel. I want to, like, eat healthy. I want to, like, own different properties. I want to, like, go see elephants and tigers and all the, like, beautiful creatures of the world. I want to know love in its full capacity, self-love as well as love for my friends and in my relationships and my family. I want to have lots of energy, and I want to focus on my, like, mind and my body, which is why we have Mind Body Mondays, and really just continue to invest in myself so that I can be a better me, to give to all of you and all of my friends and all the people that I love. And so definitely not done with it, not at all, right? But that's the whole point of, like, building your dream and building your vision, is that it's never ending. You can always add to it. And I got a lot of empty spaces. I need way more magazines. But just, like, having something so I can look at it and be like, yeah, I do want to travel. So what can I do to set myself up so that I can take a trip like the one to Bali? And I think for all of us, it's really important to just have a vision, make it plain. So today I'm challenging you to do the same, to start your new year with a POW, to write down your why, to have your visions up around your space so that you can continually renew your mind every day so that you can make sure that you achieve your goals, not just in the short term, but in the long term too. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of the week. We have so much planned for you this year, and we're so excited to be bringing that to you. So peace, love, blessings to all of you, and until the next time, bye.